Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming. Great to have you with us. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan. Alongside tonight, Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. With Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. For the Oklahoma City Thunder, they come in off a loss to the Golden State Warriors. Now, here's SGA. Pass to Kneppel. Lets the three fly. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Wall, that's good. Greg, no secret that these teams don't like each other. Could things get a little chippy tonight?
It would not surprise me at all, Kevin. These teams, not only fierce rivals, but there's a little bit of animosity for one another. Throw in the fact that both these teams play in the same conference. Yeah, I'd say the spirits might be high tonight. And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
It's hauled in by Karl-Anthony Towns. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Jazz. Holland, no good.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
For three, Ingram. Offensive rebound. The three, and Karl-Anthony Towns pulls it down. Pass to Holland. Rips it home after the terrific move.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand, and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Well, look, that's another missed opportunity. 1 for 5 now from the field.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That's his first foul. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Pass to Salong. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
You can tell he put a lot of practice into that one. Wall's always ready to break out something slick if he's got the time and space.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. You can't make it that obvious.
Duncan outside. 6 to shoot. And here's Ingram from the arc. Pass to Barnes. Fires the three. That one also a miss for him. Just like the other 3 attempts this game. Now, Kneppel. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track. Disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
Three-pointer. Sinks the triple.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Barnes can't get it to go. The Jazz on offense. Big stretch here going 10-2. Here's Holland. Jams it in off the great move.
Super work on the boards. Boy, they really want to put their foot down on him now.
Yeah, and once you got him on the ropes, Greg, just keep swinging away.
Yeah, this is the spot where coaches want you to be relentless. Don't even give them a glimpse of hope.
Pass to Salon. Oh, he jams it right over Scotty Barnes. Wow.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they've come out with more energy and effort, and that's reflected in the score.
Over to the left wing. Here's Kneppel. Outside, Towns. Outside for SGA. From past the arc. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Ingram left side. Ingram drawing the double team. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Here's Salon. The long distance three is buried. Salon's got 7 points.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
It's rare that you see this from Duncan, so you know he had to really like the shot.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thank you, guys. Scotty Barnes letting everyone know. He said, I'm a great defender. I feel like it doesn't really get talked about enough. I guard whoever, 1 through 5. That's what I pride myself on and what I'm ready to do every time I step on the floor. Back to you guys.
A tone setter for sure at that end. Thanks so much for the report, Allie.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
Yeah, and until the defense makes an adjustment, there's no reason to go away from what they're doing.
Nobody near Barnes. That's good. And so Wall with the assist.
The backcourt today as good as it gets. And they earn the green light every time they touch the ball.
No one near Wall as he lets it go. Jacks up a three. Pass to Barnes. It's another look. Out to Duncan. 5 on the clock. And... So now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. 15 seconds left in the first quarter.
And this kid has hops. Barnes gets airborne there and slams it down.
It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
And that does it for the first quarter.
The Thunder, 14.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And the guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
Well, if they're going to be that ferocious inside, this defense is in for a long night.
Poetry in motion. Porter with a beautiful stroke rising up there from mid-range.
Pass to Shannon. And there's the drive. Here's Hood-Schifino. Off target from outside.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Lendenborg, good.
Yeah, showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days.
But D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
Right side, Barrett. And Barrett slams it in.
And you see the edge Barrett plays with, attacking the rim with bad intention.
And another of these young, talented players out of Canada, R.J. Barrett, is a high-level NBA athlete.
It's in the blood. His father plays for the Canadian national team. Barrett, an attack wing who loves to get downhill.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Out to the wing. Now Shepard, still without a basket. Stolen by Caldwell Pope.
The turnovers keep coming. It's been a pretty sloppy start to the game for them, but they're still in the driver's seat. The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Pass to Barrett. Here's Shepard. Right wing. Shannon. Drops in the tray. And it's a 10-point Utah lead.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
They set the screen. Down low. Stolen. Now Barrett pushing it up, and no one back to stop him. And the Jazz, another three. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stretch for Utah?
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
Another thing they've done well is push the tempo. They're running the floor and converting on the fast break.
Just two to shoot. And the basket by Prosper.
Assistant.
Here's Hood-Schifino. Out to the right wing. Here's Shannon. And Utah, another three.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Pass to Lendenborg. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Not letting that one fly. Drummond using his height and wingspan to deny the shooter.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. They trail by 14. Here's Prosper. 6 on the shot clock. On its way from Caldwell Pope for 2. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. And Greg, everyone talks about the importance of basketball IQ. Can you win in the NBA with a low IQ team?
Boy, it would be tough. I mean, there's a reason younger teams typically don't win at the highest level. But you need to take those lumps and get that experience and learn from those lessons.
The Jazz need to get off a shot here. And it's Drummond missing. Thunder trailing by 12. Porter with it. He's picked up by Drummond. Caldwell Pope outside. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. And Lendenborg missing.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
It's Barrett on the wing. Beyond the arc. Good on the three-point shot. Barrett's got 5 points so far.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Off target at the rim. Here's Shepard. And Utah, another three.
Hey, if you leave a great shooter open, you deserve to get burned.
Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Caldwell Pope's got 7 points here in this quarter. To the left wing. Pass to Barrett. And Barrett slams it in.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. And that one's good by Porter.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Good, Shapino. Shot is off. Thunder trailing by 15. A shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. Over to the wing. To the inside. Here's the three. Utah the rebound. Pass to Shannon. Second chance shot. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Utah out in front, leading by 17. From Delta Center, back in a moment. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Thunder trailing by 17. It's Ingram on the wing. Fires the three. Good on the triple. Ingram's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Thunder.
Well, Ingram working that versatility there as the ball handler in the pick and roll game.
Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
Oh, now that hurts the defense there. Stylish move by SGA.
Well, that's basically a warm-up three for him. The defense can't allow him that caliber of attempt.
Here's Barnes, and the dunk by Barnes.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. And talking to Con Kniffel, Greg, he has a burning passion to be great. Just tell him.
Yeah, he gets up before everyone else and goes to work. Some people have called him an old soul, just very mature and disciplined.
Here's Towns, and Towns throws it down.
Well, you can count on Towns to finish with strength anytime he has the chance.
Screen by Duncan. Back the wall. It's up a three. It's rebounded by Towns.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Stolen by Duncan. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks, guys. Commissioner Adam Silver talked about U.S. youth development in hoops. He said when young players are a part of a singular organization, there's much more of an incentive to bring players along as opposed to a win-now mentality, and that's something that we can learn from Europe. Back to you.
Taking that long view approach. Okay, thank you, Allie. Here's Holland for the finish, and he slams it down right on top of Brandon Ingram.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
Just 5 to shoot. Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Well, there's Ingram using his length and just hammering it down.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots the three. And Utah, another three.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. Launches it. Cranes the three-pointer. Ingram's got 10.
Well, Ingram can go shot for shot with anybody in the league. That three at the other end only seems to fuel his fire.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Scotty Barnes. That's his first foul. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 10. Towns for three. It's not going to go for him. Thunder trailing by 18. And the dunk by Duncan.
Yeah, and at 7-1, Duncan is a problem in the paint. Outstanding with his extension there and just hammering it home. You know what? Nice job there on the attack at the rim, drawing the contact.
And, Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
Duncan, a screen. And here is Ingram. He's got 10. Into the lane. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Well, I like when Ingram knifes his way to the rim like this, putting his length and athleticism to good use.
Knueppel with it. He's got 8. Ball's knocked loose. Ingram with it. Now guarded by Towns. Duncan, a screen. Here's Ingram. Driving in. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Yeah, huge game from Ingram. He does this so often. Maybe one of the most overlooked stars in the league. Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
And that one's good, Barnes.
And they found the touch from the field here in the second half. It was a struggle in that first.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. The Jazz with another miss. Here's Oklahoma City. They're on a 14-5 run here. And Duncan throws it down hard.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive.
Wow, hammering it in. Look out.
How about the floor awareness by Gilgeous-Alexander? Solid at just spotting his open teammate.
And Wall with the slam.
Now that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard, that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority, trying to fire his guys up.
Barnes outside. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Takes the three, and he's good on the three ball. Wall's got 9.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Gilgeous-Alexander.
This is what we're used to see from SGA. The guy can just take over.
And that one's good. Ingram.
Now this is more like it. 9 points for him from three-point range this half. That's 9 more than he had in the first.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And that field goal percentage climbing now above 50%. They look like a different team here in the second half. Just so fast. I mean, it's like trying to stop the train when he's coming in for the slam.
And Wall with the slam. Great game for him. Double-double now. 11 points and 10 assists. The kick out to Town. It could go. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Jazz. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. The kick out to Towns. And now in transition, it's Barnes. Here we go. Ingram drawing the double team. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul. There's the steal.
Well, that's only his first turnover of the game, but you know he'd like to have that one back.
They set the pick. Barrett for three. And the rebound goes to Duncan.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Pass to Holland. And he jams it with authority.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Fires from deep. The shot will not fall. Thunder trailing by 8. And Wall slams it home.
And how about John Wall? Just outstanding at sprinting down the floor and just jumping all over the defense.
Here's Barrett. And Barrett slams it in.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for the Thunder. And that's a foul. Called on Ron Holland. That's foul number 2 for him. Wall with it. Now guarded by Towns. Duncan down low. Oh, Duncan drops the hammer.
Ouch. Unbelievable jam from a player who's given us more than his share of great ones in his time.
You're right, Greg. Defense was nothing but an afterthought on that drive to the hoop.
Well, if you give up that lane that easily, you got to expect he's going to attack the rim with some force.
And with this kind of momentum behind him, Barrett, a terror. Love seeing him hammer it home.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Utah.
Well, they've clearly been focused on getting the ball inside. And up to this point, the defense has not had an answer.
And another place they're finding success is in transition. They've been working hard to get ahead of the defense and find those easy ones.
Pass to Towns. Outside for SGA. Off target from three-point range.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
Towns with it. Guarded now by Duncan. After Barrett. So the wing on the left. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Salon. From outside, off the mark. Thunder trailing by 4. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That'll be his second foul of the game. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. Ingram. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, the defenders just came flying in there. Ingram, though, he'll take it.
Both free throws, good for Ingram.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting.
Pass to Salon. Here's Holland. He's covered by Ingram. Driving inside. And he dunks it down.
Unbelievable jam from a player who's given us more than his share of great ones in his time.
You're right, Greg. Defense was nothing but an afterthought on that drive to the hoop.
Well, if you give up that lane that easily, you got to expect he's going to attack the rim with some force.
Barnes hit some.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Now Ingram. And there's the dunk.
Well, just huge points there from Ingram. His length is so often an advantage in those situations.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wall. And it's Towns penetrating. No one near him. And he gets that one to go.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Now Duncan. It's Ingram on the wing. Another steal. And now Utah, fast break. Outside, SGA. Gilgeous-Alexander with the hammer.
And where some feel stressed, Gilgeous-Alexander feels strength. Love the confidence from the young fella. Yeah, that's careless defense, though. I mean, he's one player you can ill afford to let run free. He just loves to be a money player in the fourth quarter.
Towns, and down goes the three.
Well, in a big moment, go to your big man. Towns can be so dominant when he needs to.
And the shot goes in.
And this is why Coach trusts Wall in these situations. He has a knack for making the right play at the right time.
Here's Holland. Here he goes. And he jams it in.
Oh, Kevin, not a penny, not a Manny, but facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg. Yeah, showing off the bunny. Outside Wall. Barnes outside. Shot clock at 6. A huge two-handed slam.
And no fear in Barnes late in the game. This guy is not afraid of the moment.
Now Ingram. Duncan, a screen. Now Wall. With the drive. Oh, that is a big-time jam.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
And what a shot from Gilgeous-Alexander. This guy isn't afraid of the moment. Wow.
Well, I can tell you, in moments like this, Ingram wants the ball in his hands, and he can deliver.
We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possession.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. So they foul intentionally. First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Big-time free throws there. That could be the difference. It forces them now into a 3-point attempt.
And they need to stop the clock so there's a foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
It's the first that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he is unable to get the second one. Now Duncan. Ingram fires. He's off from 3. And so it's Utah who's 5 at the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
you gotta do me like that? Gotta do me so bad. My cousin told me you. I found this in your snap. You hit me with your son. What was wrong with you? Tell me how it happened at all. Why you gotta do me like that? Gotta do me so bad. Why you gotta do me like that? Why you gotta do me like that? Why you gotta do me like that?
Shay, don't with me. Don't with me. Okay. Don't with me unless you ready for this problem. Mama always taught me you don't start those, you solve them. Finish them, they wobbling. Okay, chill, they falling. Then get off, I'm a prophet. Don't take, won't harm. Can't take the play, don't you jump in this ball pit. Used to work out Harbor Freight, but now this my office. Can you believe they pay me all this money just to talk? Look, I'm vibing. Look, we mobbing. All in got timing. What? I'm shining. On these records, this ain't silver, it's white gold. Wait till I get them diamonds, it's gonna be a chokehold. K.O. I'm a sellout. Smell like every time it's me they talk out. I'm a born sinner, better get that gone. 85 burning rubber till I get back home. And bitter is the fruit that fell early. Slither with these snakes, homie, Lord have mercy. Hands in his chicken, no churches. To purge it, Lord forgive me for these urges. So who the I look like if I slow up now? Talking out that neck, but calm that down. Used to let that slide just to keep folks around. Now I keep in my bag in case they get loud. We pipe that smoke down. Don't get me rowdy. These can't rap with me. Say they proudly. Bad man Lowry. Serving face in season. I even brought my Lowrys. They like my little voice. They think they sweet. They think they gon' beat this little caramel. Well, I'm the new age Eve. Forbidden gems up my sleeve. Next to that. I'm a sellout. Smell like every time it's me they talk out. I'm a born sinner, better get that gone. 85 burning rubber till I get back home. And bitter is the fruit that fell early. Slither with these snakes, homie, Lord have mercy. Hands in his chicken, no churches. To purge it, Lord forgive me for these urges.
I walk in barefoot like Rick. This not the time to confess. Sleep with 2 phones on my chest. Yeah, today I was just broke. Today I look and blessed. Every time I come back home, baby go. These girls keep calling me handsome. Flew out to England and I went to Mexico. Cropping that on my pit because she too must be a messy. Yeah, yeah. Put that on my cats. I'm tired of the big protein. Get that weak out of my face. I gotta be honest, I cannot be happy unless my whole team get a taste. NDA red, cancel your at the day cause I go by respect. Huh. I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I'm blessed. Ayy, in the basket. I'm in the cause I get king of the fashion. You can't get active. Up for it, I caught you lacking. Up for it, I caught you bragging. Up for it, I'm with the drama. Front of your mama, front of your daddy, your sister, your aunt. 200K taxes, please do not sue me. I can't afford to buy Paul Jr.
Hand me the rock band on me, and I look attractive. Ding up 5 fingers, my numbers are bracking. Barbarian tactic, my name is Booman, my name is not Jet. I told you that I am a barbarian. I told you that I am a barbarian. I told you.
I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I'm blessed.
Have you ever been to London? Who you a fool for this? Who you a fool for this?
Let her cook, Let me cook. Never gave it. I ain't never gave no. Fell out with them. We ain't never making up. Back for everything I ever lost. I'm on the mission. We turned the whole house into a booth. We in the kitchen. Let her cook. Big low come through frying. Hey, let her cook. Okay. Too much cake out bow. Let her cook. All this sauce I'm trying. Let me cook. Big low come through, shut down. I'm bringing that. Run up on it. You want? I'm swinging balls out. If them bad is gloating, put them out. Got my ankles on your. Them toes out. Let's get it. And got a little fatter. Now these little matter. Okay. Got a little better. I don't even think that matter. Like she don't really want no. These can walk a mile and need your Vinci Sam. I ain't gon' cry no Hunter. I ain't gon' cry no Ray Feeder. I got my own cake. You ain't gon' make me wait either. Yeah. My ever cheat on me, I bet we break even. No, still my bet he can't leave me. Never gave it. I ain't never gave no. Fell out with them. We ain't never making up. Back for everything I ever lost. I'm on the mission. We turned the whole house into a booth. We in the kitchen. Let her cook. Big low come through frying. Hey, let her cook. Okay. Too much cake out bow. Let her cook. All this sauce I'm trying. Let me cook. Early bird, get the worm. Give me. I want your. Can't teach these the game. No, these tender, let them learn. No, they hate to see me win. Play that ush, let it burn. Hold up, wait up, me. Let me talk my. I can't let up on these. Why? I'm finna drop again. Hey. Gave you the recipe. I did. Can't get this sauce again. Gave them a head start this time. Lost again. Never gave it. I ain't never gave no. Fell out with them. We ain't never making up. Back for everything I ever lost. I'm on the mission. We turned the whole house into a booth. We in the kitchen. Let her cook. Big low come through frying. Hey, let her cook. Okay. Too much cake out bow. Let her cook. All this sauce I'm trying. Let me cook.
This is a 5-star world premiere.
Tell me having a headphone. The biggest for real, man. No facade. 5-star, man, I'm going brazen. Just a year ago, try to play me. I'm talking about my mans, cause bros get.
It's 5-star.
5-star, I'm going brazen. When just a week ago, try to play me. I'm talking about my main mans, cause I put him on your and have bro. Like he was T-Key. That show price going up. I know these love for, but I can't let them get one up on man. I think Obama every day, bro, changed that. But I can't forget what I did at back dope. Classy, yeah. My bros get savage. I one time, but now she back again. When I'm in Cali, I keep the cause I ain't lacking. She said that's her best friend. I guess I'm friends.
She quit a 9 to 5 working for me. They chat know I'm a goat, like my logo jumping. Spent 50 on the watch, my wrist turned like Ben 10.
butter pecan. I'm on road with the praying to God I make it back. Monte Carlo in the trenches faster than a scat pack. I can't hang around no rap, my mama taught me better than that. It feel better when around me, that's my habitat. He just rapping, getting stored, I heard he pay for his respect. I buy like every day, I'm contract. Got like 4 gold plaques, turned up to the max. 75-star, gotta ask.
5-star for in a I'm going brazen when just a week ago try to play me. I'm talking about my main man, cause I put him on your head, bro. Like he was take-key. That show price going up. I know these love for, but I can't let him get one up on man. I think Obama every day, bro, changed that. But I can't forget what I did at back door.
Stay
trenches with my partners, Kyle Skrilla. There's a Curry. When I say it's up, then that means it's official. Hey, BK, that be my. I hang in the trenches with my partners, Kyle Skrilla. There's a Curry. When I say it's up, then that means it's official. Curry the. I'm back in the building, I kick in the door and I bust up the ceiling. Y'all don't want it, I'm ready, I'm willing. You get him, I got him, I tell him, let's get it. Throw it East Coast on the front of my penny. Charlie just threw me some heat, I'ma send it. If Zell gotta finish him, then you'll be finished. I'm feeling like Drewski, I'm standing on penny. Ocean ground Terminator. Talking to you player haters, what the f is up? All of my be known to get. You know me cause you know my girl. I'm out full of. Get salty, him up. In self-defense cause I just ain't a thug. I just wanna have a good time in the club. You don't want no problems, watch a movie for some drama. I'ma call my mama to say, hey your mama. North Gate, we run this. South Gate, we run this. Lauderdale, Palm Beach, run this. On the bottom of the map where the folks don't go from. Hey, laser. I hang in the trenches with my partners, Kyle Skrilla. There's a Curry. When I say it's up, then that means official. Hey, BK, that be my. I hang in the trenches with my partners, Kyle Skrilla. There's a Curry. When I say it's up, that means official.
Capping, not no criminal. Trying to tap in an asshole with a minimum. I really jerk out these rats in my denim. I think on some own feeling. There's a Curry on the twin trying to pop out. We in the trenches and we got Skrilla. I told him if he come around, we gon' curse out my rats getting bigger. Curse out my pocket getting bigger. In the trench with all of my. There's a Curry on the song with lasers. We gon' do a show, we gon' pull up for that paper. The twin keep going to go, I don't hate her. Twins to the pushed up on her later. Twins to the open and I send it back later. Look at your jerk, I know you get no paper. We some hater. You got paper cut repair on their paper. I know you ain't what you say, you just faking. When it's so it's official. If it's smoke, that can no issue. With my you know we're against you. There's a Curry, then you know we're against you.
Denzel, that be my. They hate it, but the LV5 and Ultra Grand do bigger. I like my with the stripes. I like my gang with the LB tech. My I be my. When I kick that out, she say ain't go figure. Yeah, Krill is from the town, so he up. We selling out arenas, wish you could. Yeah, it's official. You trying to be simple. Like a pencil, can't figure us out like a riddle. Listen, get your super bands and with no hands, it's the Ultra Grand.
Hey, laser. I hang in the trenches with my partners, Kyle Skrilla. There's a Curry. When I say it's up, then that means it's official. Hey, BK, that be my. I hang in the trenches with my partners, Kyle Skrilla. There's a Curry. When I say it's up, then that means it's official.
Yeah. Fool. You know how we do it. West side, coming from the west side. We hitting on the west side. Ain't nothing going on but the bomb rap song, hitting all night long. Just like me on the black and white ivory. You don't wanna see it break your like dishes, Buster. Running from Lennox up at Venice. They wanna have me like Dennis the Menace, but that ain't poppin', ain't no stoppin'. Faux hoppin', droppin' coup de ville, my trooping. Fool, I got skills, so back on up or down for whatever, and I'm full off. You gets no love, and I thought you knew it, fool. You know how we do it. West side, coming from the west side. It's nothing but the west side. Chillin' with the homies, smelling the double park. Then I'm talking to Dub about who got a plan, who got a plot, who got, and who got. Cause everybody knows that he got the info. Crazy tunes hanging out the window. Fool, I got them bombs, tapes, the lynch mob. Planet of the Apes, I'm down with 8. And what's up? Cam and Solo, they got me. When Ice Cube write a sentence, I want the bomb. Just like George Clinton, SKP is down to put on knee deep. We'll turn out your party. You gets no love, and I thought you knew it. Fool, you know how we do it. You know how we do it. Jack be nimble and Jack be quick if you wanna jack me on a lick. Cause I'm that fool from South Central. You think you stuck yourself with a number 2 pencil, that's how. With more bounce to the ounce in the dash. Mash up and that's headed for the west. Everything is great. Slow down for the dip on the 108 and keep mashing. Don't try to keep the foe from crashing. Stashing the and I thought you knew it. You know how we do it. You know how we do it. West side, getting on the west side, coming from the west side. It's nothing but the west side.
And I talk a whole lot of, cause I can bag